Who remembers the BJ and Bill show all those years ago on WOLZ? Well, many have said they missed the show, and guess what? They're back. Welcome to the BJ and Bill podcast.
Welcome to BJ and Bill, the podcast, a part of the Podcast Playground Network. Please give us that 5-star review, subscribe on your preferred podcast platform. In fact, wherever you listen to your podcast, just go there right now and just push subscribe and then give us that 5-star review and then go on to listen to the podcast. Just get it all over with now. That's all I'm asking.
Like going to the dentist, get it over with. Actually, if you are an Apple Podcasts person, they changed it from subscribe to follow. So you follow our show on Apple Podcasts. I know it's weird. They always got something up their sleeve there. It's okay. But welcome aboard.
I don't know if anybody wants to follow me. I'm getting to that age where I toot a lot. And so I don't think you really want to follow me.
You toot a lot. Good advice to remember if you and I should be stuck in a car somewhere for a while or whatever. So thank you for that. So I'm looking at BJ Odom and his eye looks better. Last week, I remember he had, oh my God.
That looks, actually I went and got the stitches out.
Yeah.
And the doctor looked at me and he goes, "Did I do that?" And I go,
"Did he really?"
Yeah.
He buzzarded you. Yes, you really mutilated me. So BJ went for, what was it, like a skin cancer thing? They took a little something off of him. Looks like he has a raccoon eye a little bit. Looks like he got in a fight and was, his wife beat him up as usual. So under one eye, there's a little bit of black eye still there. Not too bad. But it's on his neck. It looks like Frankenstein. It looks like they chopped your head off and sewed it back on badly. Got this red mark across his neck.
Man,
it's just
it's terrible.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you should, I don't know what to tell you. Folks, trust me, it's a good thing you're not watching this podcast live. Although now that we've said that, I'm sure somebody at the podcast playground will probably find the picture of it to post on Facebook or something somewhere. So,
like I said, though, it was crazy because I went in 1 week later. I went to get the stitches out.
Yep,
that was actually basically a week ago, last Tuesday. And as soon as he walked in, he just, "Oh my God, did I do that to you?" And I'm wanting to go, "Yeah, you little son of a bitch, you did this to me." Maybe
yes, doctor, if I can use that word properly. Yes. Somebody actually posted that. I don't know if it was on Facebook or X or something. That it said, right now, at some of America's biggest, best medical schools, your future doctor is passing his medical school exams by using ChatGPT. So maybe it's time to take care of yourself.
Oh.
So yes, I'm thinking it's time to take care of myself. I have one more appointment. I thought it was, well, first of all, let's tell folks what's going on here. We are recording this show on a Sunday evening, which is unusual, but BJ Odom's going on vacation tomorrow, Monday morning. He'll tell us all about that in a minute.
I'll tell you about it, but my wife says, "Don't tell everybody we're going out of town because they'll come and rob us."
You live in a gated community.
And
with cameras everywhere on your house.
And if someone comes and robs us and takes some of my wife's stuff, thank you.
I mean, honestly, when you think about it, if they empty out a few boxes full of stuff, who's going to know?
She'll never figure it out.
Who's going to notice? All right, BJ Odom is going to be home all week, but we're doing the show on a Sunday night. So...
yeah, if I play this, I'll probably play this, as we're coming back.
Right.
My wife won't be talking to either one of us.
Right. Make sure you don't let her hear it until you guys, like you said, are on the way home from vacation. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. Good. So we're covered for now. That's fine. So it's a Sunday evening. All good. He's going to have I thought I had a doctor appointment. I thought I had an eye doctor appointment tomorrow, but it's actually not. It's actually next week as we record this. And then they've made my surgery day official, and it's like September 3rd or 4th, the first Thursday of September. So it can't happen soon enough. I'm so tired. I mean, I played some pickleball the other night, of course, and somebody hit one right at me. I mean, right, and I just kind of took a swing at it and kind of missed it, and it literally hit me right in the chest, square, perfect, like Tony Stark, with the Iron Man thing right in the middle of his chest. And they're laughing. Oh, that's so funny, Bill. You missed it completely. I said, you guys have 1 month. 1 month, and I get my vision back. And I'm going to practice for a week until I see you, and then I am killing you. So I better be good. In other words, it better work for starters. This eye surgery thing, it better work.
Just tell them you're playing Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, yeah, that's me.
I saw the actual. I like silly comedies,
right?
And I saw the new one, on Netflix.
Okay.
And
any good?
It's good. I mean,
okay.
I've seen people say, "Oh, that was so bad." They probably don't enjoy just a good slapstick comedy because it is, if you're taking it serious, then you might think it's a bad movie. But if you like a little silliness in your life, great movie.
I'm not the biggest Adam Sandler fan, but with those, okay, I could give it I'll give it a chance. When it gets to Amazon Prime, I'll give it a chance. So yeah.
Well, it's right now it's on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah. I don't have that one. Okay. I don't got that one. So
I was going to say, because there's another show you should be watching. If anybody out there has Netflix, you should get Netflix just to see this show.
Which is?
I think her name is Leanne. She's like, I believe she's from Knoxville, Tennessee, and she's an older lady with a Southern accent. And she's been out on the comedy circuit, and she talks about, how she's getting older and how her panties are all big and all this stuff. And she's a real funny comedian. Now she has her own sitcom.
Cool.
And the thing is, I mean, because the wife and I was ready to watch it, and I said, if this thing is written terribly for her and it just is bad, I'm going to feel bad.
Right.
But oh my God, the writing, it's premiere. Yeah, it's great
Good.
stuff.
Good.
So yeah, Leanne,
I'll keep an eye open for it.
Yeah, it's on. But again,
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
I got Amazon Prime. I got Yahoo TV. That's about it. So I did not cancel my Yahoo TV subscription over the summer like I usually do. I probably should have and saved myself $100. But as somebody pointed out, now, did you watch any of the Hall of Fame football game last Thursday night?
I didn't even know it was
Hall of Fame already. End of July. The freaking football is starting.
Okay, but before we go any further.
Yes.
So we've been having record heat.
Oh, yeah.
Here in Florida, actually across the country.
Pretty much everywhere.
And we're coming home from, we were in town the other day.
In town.
Claremont.
The big city. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're coming home, and we've done this like 2 different days in the afternoon. Drove by, and there's a kid. I don't know if he's waiting to get picked up or what, but he's holding his shoulder pads and everything because, they're starting,
Oh, football. High school football. You bet.
It's just around the corner.
You bet.
The wife and I look at each other. How is anybody putting those pads on and playing football in this heat and humidity? I don't care what age you are.
Right.
And living through it.
Right. Right. I mean, you better hope that there's gallons and gallons and gallons of Gatorade on the side. Well, I mean, there has to be. Because, yeah, it's honestly, it's dangerous heat. It really is. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm any kind of a hero, but we actually pushed our pickleball back to 7 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock on the weekday nights when we play, just to try and let it cool just a tiny bit. And, but yeah, football. I know. And somebody on Twitter also posted that it's like, all right, guys and gals, we made it through the summer. From now until February, there's football on every weekend. Yay, we made it.
Wait, where's football on every weekend?
We had the Hall of Fame game Thursday. There's nothing this week. And then college football season starts next weekend. I think.
Oh, gosh.
I think so.
Those guys are going to roast. It'll be like a marshmallow roast, but it'll be, college football and high school football players.
They don't call it the swamp for nothing. They don't call it the swamp for nothing up here.
I
know.
Power to them. I couldn't do that.
I couldn't either. That's crazy. And it's, whatever. Good stuff. So anyway, good luck. Stay hydrated, guys and girls. If you're out there doing your cheerleading thing, stay hydrated.
I'm thinking the mountains will be a little cooler. I looked at the temperatures.
So tell us, where are the Odoms going? Even though they're not leaving town, where would they go if they were maybe going?
If we were leaving town, we would go to Ellijay.
Ellijay, Georgia. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
And we would, if we were leaving, we would stay in a cabin for a week.
Good. Nice.
Right on the river there.
Nice.
Has a nice little dock. It would have a nice little dock.
It would have. It would have a.
If we were going there.
Well, if you think of it, if you get the chance, you might want to call our friend Vicki Wagner and her husband Rick, and because they're right up in Blue Ridge, literally 5 minutes away from where you're going to be. So
yeah, it's not far at all. What I'd like to do, and I don't know if we'll do it or not. Of course, we haven't made reservations. If we were going,
if you were going,
that's why we haven't made reservations yet.
Of course,
if we were going, I would like to do the train ride, maybe a little bit
in Blue Ridge.
Yeah, they have a train and it goes to, I forget what, but this little city that, and we've been there before, where you can have 1 foot in Tennessee, 1 foot in Georgia, and I think there's
it's actually South Carolina, and it's on the river. Yeah. So yes, as you're walking across the bridge, there's a line on the bridge into McCaryville.
Yeah,
McCaryville, Georgia, South Carolina. I think
it's McCaysville.
McCaysville. You're right. Good God, I've only been there 3 times. And the other side is, I forget what the town is in Georgia, but yes, it's a cool little, and it's a beautiful river there. I mean, they have a nice park along there, and they do some concerts and stuff. So hopefully, maybe if you were going to go, you might find some fun there as well.
Yeah.
Just saying.
If we were going to go.
If you were going to go. So we'll check on that.
And you know what? If we were going to go, which we'll get into this because we take our, early break here in a minute, and I'll talk about it. I read up a little bit about Buc-ee's because I was thinking, if we go, it'd be nice to stop into a Buc-ee's or two. And so, but, well, like I said, I'm going to talk about it after the break.
We'll be right back. And welcome back. BJ and Bill, the podcast. Now, as you drive north out of Florida, there's a Buc-ee's right there. Well, not right on the border, but I mean at Warner Robins, where the Warner Robins Air Force Base is in Georgia. So yes, you can. For me, when I drive to visit again, Vicki and Rick up in Blue Ridge, that's almost exactly halfway from me, from Gainesville. Be a little farther for you, but that's absolutely my go-to stop now every time. Gasoline, brisket sandwich, maybe some nuggets if they're, handy.
Yeah, that's what we would do if we were.
Just saying.
That's what we would do if we were going to go.
If you were going to go.
Yeah.
Now, do they have an electric charger there? Can they charge?
Yes, they do.
Awesome.
So, if I was going, I could actually charge my car there too.
If you were going. We're not saying you are.
Sit there and have a brisket sandwich and charge the car and just
bag
relax.
of Buc-ee's nuggets.
See, my sugar would be off the map if I did those. So I love them, but I would avoid them.
You are a brave man.
I might have, because I know if the wife would maybe get 1 or 2 bags, and I'd maybe
1 or 2 bags.
You think she's a lightweight?
I'm thinking out loud here. Because I was in a Buc-ee's many times. I was in not many, but enough. And I finally, literally the last time I went, bought the bag of Buc-ee's nuggets, and then I remember sending a text message to you with me holding the bag, going, "Oh, period, my period, God period," and then yeah. So now I don't know if I could walk out of a Buc-ee's without buying them now. I don't know. That'd be a tough call. It really would.
They are good.
They are good. They are
Loaded with sugar, but they're good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. You might as well just be injecting the, bag of, Florida's finest sugar into your veins or something like that. Sure, absolutely. But so good. So good.
So I was reading an article that I saw online.
Wow.
And the guy who started Buc-ee's, and I forget his name, was actually a construction worker. And he said, there are places to stop all along the way, gas stations, all along the way.
Sure.
And all of them have dirty bathrooms.
Yeah, they pretty much all suck.
Nobody has a good bathroom.
No.
He said, I'm thinking if I could, start a gas station and put clean restrooms in there, I might have a thing. And that was his philosophy when he opened his name, I know his first name. His first name is Buc-ee. No, Beaver. No, his first name is Beaver.
No.
I don't know if he's Jerry Mathers or not, but but he's the Beaver.
Seriously?
Yeah, his name is Beaver.
You're not. Come on.
No, I'm serious.
All right.
His name is Beaver something. I don't remember his last name.
Wow.
And so he started this, gas station.
Yeah.
Called Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
And basically, his main objective was to have the cleanest restroom and brisket. That was it. He wanted to serve brisket, and he wanted to serve, clean restrooms.
He could have stopped right there, and I would have been a customer.
Yeah.
He could have stopped right there.
But now he's got the stores with 50 gas pumps.
How many?
Places,
100.
I think. Yeah. You can charge your EV, and it doesn't matter if you got the Tesla plug or the other.
Right.
I don't even know what they're called. I just
don't
know
either.
that I don't have the Tesla plug, but
I
do have the adapter because it finally came.
Yes.
So I have that. So if one of them's full, we can go to the Tesla one, and I can use my adapter, and we can plug in if we ever go.
I think if you were to go, yeah. Just remember that if you are to go, make sure you shoot some possible pictures of your plate where you might be. Yeah. Just because we're curious. Inquiring minds want to know. So yeah. So anyway, here it is. It's a Sunday night. We were just talking about before we started recording about how you were happy that we were doing it at the time we were doing because the race just ended. What race was it?
The NASCAR race, and they've only been there for 2 years in a row now because they took a long break, but they're in Iowa. Iowa's, yeah. It's like a mile track.
Wow.
They really the first half of the race was almost crash free. And then of course I don't know what it is, but you start one and then they all figure they got, hey, he wrecked. I can do that.
Well, the reason I asked where it was is because I was busy watching the event in Bristol.
Oh yeah, that's a cool racetrack.
But it wasn't a race; it was a baseball game.
How was the crowd and how was it?
What it was is if you've watched in the winter at all, there started this new thing where they are playing hockey games outside in the winter. Like last year, they had the biggest hockey attendance in history when they played a hockey game at the Ohio State University at the Shoe in Columbus at Ohio State. And they've played them at Yankee Stadium. It's very cool. Literally cool and cool to watch events. So I guess baseball felt like they needed to try something else. So they had the summer, what did they call it? Oh, the Speedway Series or Speedway something from Bristol, Tennessee. I had to look it up. I thought Bristol, Connecticut, they have a speedway there? No, Bristol, Tennessee.
That's on my bucket list to see the night race there in Bristol.
Atlanta Braves and Cubs? No. Atlanta Braves, Cincinnati Reds. Atlanta Braves, because it's kind of in the middle. It's close. And they had really cool, the uniforms, they changed all the numbers so it had like the NASCAR looking numbers with the really big, the heavy duty black outlines, and the hats the Atlanta hats had checkered flags on the brim, and the Cincinnati Reds had like racing like flames on the side or something like that. It was really cool. So you asked the crowd. It was hard to tell because it was in the infield, and they put up some bleachers in the infield to go around the thing, and then of course it was like the track. The track was between the playing the it was all AstroTurf. They laid down AstroTurf for the field, and then the regular stands for the racetrack. And I mean, how many that place probably seats 100,000 people. So it was definitely not full, but for a baseball game, it was probably 50,000. I don't know. We'll have to look that up. The coolest part was, and I saw it twice, when there's a home run, they had the pace car, which was a really nice brand new Corvette that had Speedway Series on the side, and they had the guy in the passenger seat holding a giant home run flag out the window as the car did a lap around the track after a home run, which was so cool. So anyway, it was a cool event.
Speaking of cool, and I know you know how to find things on the internet, probably can find it on YouTube or something. But I've seen them do this with other events, when they're changing out the floor or they're changing,
Right.
Because I know they for a couple of years they did at Bristol, they did dirt track racing, but it's an asphalt track, so they'd bring dirt in.
Wow.
So they would like do the, where the camera is up in the air, and it would take like 2 or 3 days to do, but it would do the fast.
Oh yes, the fast motion kind of yeah.
So you got to see everything get done like
Right.
in, like 5 minutes.
That'd be cool.
They did the same thing with them building the
baseball diamond.
Yeah, the baseball diamond and bringing the bleachers in.
That'd be cool.
Everything else.
And they had Fox was doing the game, and I always give them credit. They try and do something cool and cute and whatever. They took a little kid's I don't know if it was a little kid's electric car or a motorized go-kart or something, but it was a little kid's NASCAR car, that a little 5 or 6 year old could sit in, and they mounted a camera on it. And then some guy was controlling it with his Xbox controller, and it was zooming around the track and stuff. And it was very cool. It was entertaining. I'll give them that. It was entertaining.
Oh, cool. It was supposed to be Saturday night, wasn't it? And then the rain or something came in, and they played it today.
That's very possible. Yeah, I didn't. I came in late and I left early because the Indiana Fever were playing, and I had to switch over to the Fever game. I'm sorry. So it's just that's the way it goes.
I don't know what's up with the Fever, and I hate to say this, Caitlin Clark has been out, but they have won 5 in a row, and they are looking awesome. I don't want to say
without
this.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, without Caitlin Clark, they're looking awesome.
I don't remember if I mentioned this last week or not, if you and I talked about it, or if I was just having a conversation with another sports friend or something, where it's like, the problem with it is, yes, is she the best player on the team? Yes, but the problem is she's not in all the time, so you have to figure out how to play without her, and then she comes back, and now we have to readjust and rejigger everything to make sure we can play with her, and then she gets injured again, and now we're playing without her, and it's like, man, that's a tough road. That's a tough road to go, boy. So you're right. I don't know what they're going to do about that. I mean, I'm thinking they get on the referees and say, you start calling this game a little tighter. Cause I watch a lot of you and I have kind of gotten into the WNBA stuff now. I watch a lot of WNBA, and it's like, these girls are killing each other out there.
Yeah. I believe that they're playing rougher basketball than the men. I really,
is now the question is, of course, is that because they're not 6'10" and above 250 pounds, all muscle guys? But I mean, it's the same. It's equivalent sized girls, right? Ladies. It's equivalent sized ladies playing equivalent sized ladies. Yes, there are some are bigger girls and some are not, and so I get that. Okay, fine. Same in the NBA. But, if some little guy were to slam into Shaquille O'Neal somewhere, yeah, there would be some damage. But yes, I'm agreeing with you, even though I'm not sure why. As I watch this, it's like, good God, they're like brutal. They're brutal. And I think it's a referee thing. I think the refs need to clamp down a little bit and start making more calls. I
Well,
don't, I get it. The games are going to go long and we're going to be watching a parade of free throws. I get it. But they'll learn in a couple of games. They'll figure it out.
well, I do believe that the public is getting more and more rowdy about all that and all of the rough
Probably.
play. So maybe it will change. I'm not for sure, but I know that they're trying to address it at least.
Yes. Yes, I agree. And it can't happen soon enough. Because if you have these players, Caitlin Clark, Paige Becker's another one, that are just absolute superstars in college. They come out and they go to the pros, and it's like all of a sudden now the ladies that are still there in the pros have got to, quote, teach them a lesson or show them who's boss or something like that. Oh, come on. Are you that petty? Are you that small to think that that just because this girl was a superstar when she played, in college a year ago, that now you've got to take her down a notch when she's putting butts in seats? She is the reason, I've said this 5 times. This is number 6. She is the reason you are flying private jets to your games. She is the reason you are not sitting in coach.
And if you're one of the people too that says, well, Angel Reese is also a big factor in this, she's out now too.
Yeah,
she's I hear playing. You. She has a wrist injury.
Yeah, she's had a tough year. I get it. She's a draw. Now, she's a draw. I get it. Good for her. She's not the player that Caitlin Clark or, Paige Beckers is by any stretch of the imagination. She's not. She's having a tough year.
I'll tell you, the more I watch, and she kind of came out of left field.
Who's that?
But, she made her statement about, she's going to, somebody attacks one of her players, she's going to, retaliate. And so she's become the enforcer.
Oh,
that is Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie Cunningham. Love her. Love her.
But she is playing some great basketball.
Yeah, she had her highest point total of the year today. Sunday, as we as we record this program, the Fever played. I forget who they played, but
Liberty, I think.
Huh?
New York Liberty is. I think it was Liberty.
No,
won the Liberty today.
Not today's game. So
I can't remember.
Alexa, who did the Indiana Fever beat today?
Did she tell you?
Yes, she did. The Seattle Storm.
West. Yeah, that's right.
Out west.
Yeah, the Seattle, because they were talking about that now they've surpassed Seattle, and so I think they're in fourth place right now.
Something like that. Yeah, they're close. They're close. Minnesota is running away with it. The Minnesota Lynx are running away with it, but the rest is close. Yeah, so it'll be good. And again, have they made a fan out of Bill Stevens? Not yet, but it's really close. It's really close.
I get more hooked as the.
I do too. And
it's really funny. I watched the game, but I couldn't remember until you just said.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, Seattle.
That's part of the growing fanness of it. You know a few names, a few coaches, a few towns. You start to watch and see how it goes and all of that. And now, like I said, I was watching the baseball game. I turned how telling is that? If you're in marketing, if you're in the marketing business, if you're the WNBA's PR team, you're celebrating because Bill turned off a baseball game to watch your basketball game. Good job. Good job, marketing team.
I know.
What?
That this is not a sports program.
Not really, but we talk about it anyway.
But I'll tell you this.
I'm listening.
I don't know how he got there. And I know he's a huge country fan. I mean, huge in the country world.
Right.
That is Jelly Roll. He has taken over the WWE. And let me tell you, the guy is a badass wrestler.
Really?
Oh my God. He has put on one heck of a show, like 3 different times now. He's been in the ring, and who knows, there could become a point where he says, this country music is fun and I'm making lots of money and making hits, but I might be enjoying this wrestling thing just a little bit more. He,
All right, now I'm curious. Now I'm going to have to. Where can I see something? Where
oh,
can I see
YouTube,
some of his
YouTube,
action?
yeah, YouTube, Jelly Roll, WWE.
Okay. All
Oh
right.
man, he's killing it.
Good for him? Question mark.
Well, he always was, even in country music. I mean, he's a good showman.
Right.
And when he wins an award, he like, almost preaches to the audience.
Right.
And oh my God, talk about promos. He does probably some of the best promo. He out promos the people that have been there for 5, 10 years.
Now I'm curious. Now you got me curious. I'm going to have to go look him up. I mean, I
Oh
know who Jelly
man.
Roll is. I know, and I know that. So none of the events are on
Oh yeah,
uh,
yeah.
late
Well, he
night
was,
TV or something.
and he was just on one of the, the big WrestleMania, I think, or one of their big pay-per-views.
Yeah, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to pay for that. Not yet. Not
But
yet.
like I said though, you can catch it all now on
Sure.
YouTube.
Sure.
I've seen clips like on Facebook, right and left. And he ended up being on Kimmel, and he threw somebody through the desk. Oh, it was awesome.
Do they have like a? Do they? You were in that business. Do they have like a boot camp for you incoming wrestler
Oh
types?
yeah,
So you
yeah.
can learn how to
Oh
throw
yeah,
somebody around and take a
yeah,
fall, and
yeah.
it's awesome. That's
You know,
awesome.
my good friend, Gator B. Long.
Yes.
He had his own ring down in Naples, and,
Yes.
and he had a little school. I was down there many a times, and we would get in the ring, and we would spar, and we would learn flips, and we
Right.
oh, it was a fun time. I'm going to tell you a story now. You can read this in my book,
Okay.
and
Oh,
we
it's in the
should.
book.
Oh, it made the book.
Good.
So we're working on a show that's upcoming,
Right.
and I was, usually if you're a manager, you're going to be a heel,
Which means
the bad guy.
bad guy. Okay.
You're working on the bad side if you're a heel.
Okay.
There's the baby. I'll give you some
Wrestling
lingo.
terms.
Yeah,
Wrestling
you got,
terminology.
you got the baby face.
Babyface.
That's the good guy. That's where everybody. Oh yeah. Everybody
Right.
loves.
Right.
Then you got the heel. Boo. His.
Bad guy.
Boo. Yeah. So we were working, out some, moves for the upcoming show. And this is before my heart transplant.
Right.
This is like when I was doing nitro now and again, when, started getting, angina, they call it, little
Right.
chest fullness and chest pain.
Right.
So we're working, and all of a sudden, popping a nitro. Then all of a sudden, oh my God, I think I ended up popping like five. I was popping those babies like they were candy. I thought I was going to die. I didn't even think I was going to make it to the show.
Well, we're glad you did. And we look forward to reading that in the book somewhere. So, yeah, that's awesome.
We're getting closer. I think maybe the end of September, early October, it's going to be out.
We're going to have a part. We're going to have multiple parties. I mean, we have to have, I think you should really do some book signings somewhere. You should find a place to do some book signings if they will take you. I don't know.
Our old friend, Kristen Morris, I don't know if you remember her or not. She was the girl that was on The Bachelor that joined us in the studio a few times.
Yes.
So she's written a few, well, I think she's written them with her kids even, but she's written a few children's books. And she's always at Barnes and Noble down there doing, signing sessions and selling
in Fort
books.
Myers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Fort Myers, Naples, all of Southwest Florida.
Yeah.
And so, she was telling me, well, when this book comes out, you're going to need to do some book signings.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
We'll see how that all goes.
I think it'll be great. I think it'll be,
We're working on the book cover now. I don't know if you saw it, but on my personal Facebook page, I put up some book covers and
haven't seen it. I'll have to go look.
Was asking for, comments and suggestions.
Cool.
So we're working, on the book cover already. And now we're on the book cover and the book, back and
right.
The whole book has been written. It's not been edited and changes haven't been made. Like when I first got into radio in Florida, I was working for Wink. For some odd reason, she's calling them Clear Channel, and I telling her, no, that wasn't Clear Channel. That was so.
Right.
We got to get some of the facts, rearranged. But the whole book now, all the chapters have been written.
Awesome.
That's At least awesome. What would you call it? The
first draft.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the first draft. No corrections, no editing as far as the grammar and things like that.
I'm not going to say that's easy, but it will obviously that will be handled, and you have a real professional working on it. She's awesome. And so there we go. All good.
Yeah. I was talking to Christina Metcalf the other day. Says, yeah, we'll definitely have to get you on the podcast when we're, releasing the book.
Right. Well, she was on once before. She's already been on, but we'll get her on again when the book comes out, and then we'll talk book business. That'll be awesome. All right. Let's take a quick break. Go refill your coffee or do whatever. Well, I don't drink coffee on a Sunday night, so I'll go refill my iced tea, and we will be right back. And welcome back. This is BJ and Bill, the podcast. And wherever you happen to get your podcasts, by the way, as we've been saying all along, please feel free to leave that 5-star review wherever you get us, whether that's Apple Podcasts or Spotify, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio. We're everywhere. We're just everywhere. And if you want to subscribe or follow or whatever the thing is you want to do, that would be awesome too. If you want to say hi, come over to the Facebook page. Just do a search on Facebook for BJ and Bill Podcast, the podcast. And you'll find us. Or you can do BJ and Bill the podcast at gmail.com for an email. All good. We don't care.
Yeah. Let us hear from you.
Yeah. So there you go. So awesome. Well,
what's new with Bill? How is you and the? I shouldn't be bringing this up, but I can't help it. How was you and the lady friend this weekend?
Very good. Thank you. Very good. Yes. She actually was out sick. She's got well, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, she was out sick from her job a couple of days, Monday, Tuesday, and then she worked for the rest of the week. She got here Friday evening. We had the weekend together as we always do. And so, yes, in fact, she made dinner, and then we enjoyed dinner together, and then sent her on her way because she has to go home to be ready to go to work on a Monday morning. And here I am talking to BJ on a Sunday evening, but it's good. It's really good. She is one of these Southern ladies that can cook and enjoys cooking for people. And I am one of these guys that can eat and enjoys eating for people. So tonight was this wonderful little pot roasty kind of a thing with homemade cornbread. I love cornbread. Oh my God, I love cornbread. Although some might say it's just an excuse to put butter on something, but it doesn't matter. I like it anyway. And yeah, so it was awesome.
I'll one up you.
I'm not a slouch when it comes to cooking for myself around the house, but yeah, not big meals for multiple people.
I'm going to one up you on the cornbread.
Try me.
Put some honey on it.
Yes. Thank you for that. And I have some fabulous honey here in the house. We went, I might have mentioned it on the podcast 2 or 3 weeks ago. We went to the markets at Ocala, which is like one of these gigantic flea market kind of places, kind of like Flea Masters used to be. You remember Flea Masters in Fort Myers?
Oh yeah.
So the one in Ocala is much like that, with some full-time booths, regular little stores that sell everything, and some of them are like regular people, and then there's one wing that's kind of half inside, half outside, where they have a lot of local fresh produce, and so bought a good watermelon there, and bought a jar of Florida honey, and oh my God, it was so good, and it's still here. I mean, we still have most of the jar is still here. But now that you mention it, cornbread with honey on it. So yeah, long story short, to get to the point where to say I do have honey and I know how to use it.
Because whenever we go to Cracker Barrel,
Cracker Barrel. Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
but they have their cornbread or their
Yeah,
corn muffins
cornbread.
or whatever. And I will always say, could you bring a little honey with that?
Yes. And I guarantee you, both the cornbread and the honey at my house right now are light years better than the stuff at Cracker.
Oh,
Not that Cracker Barrel's bad, but mine's better.
okay. Well, I will go along with that, but I'm just saying every time
Yeah.
that we have that, because
No, I totally get it. I do. And
it's,
and when I've gone to Cracker Barrel, which I'm fine with Cracker Barrel. I've been there many a time. Yes, I always cornbread, please, definitely. Well,
now I would say if it's Southern cooking, your lady probably does some damn good cornbread.
you bet.
But if you want also good cornbread and your lady friend isn't around, although you'd have to kind of come to Orlando or Nashville or maybe Gatlinburg. But I'll tell you who serves up great cornbread.
And that is
Blake Shelton's place.
Blake Shelton's place. He has a
Yeah.
place. He has a place in Orlando.
Yeah, called Old Red.
Old Red.
Old Reds, because that was a song you did, Old Red.
I don't. You can tell me anything. That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to next time I'm in Orlando or down there visiting BJ Odom down at Claremont or whatever. Cornbread it is. Okay. Yeah, that's I don't eat a lot of bread because it's, it's it's carbs you don't really need. But if somebody goes to the trouble of making real cornbread in the cast iron skillet kind of a thing, I am all over that. I'm 110% on that. So yeah.
Yeah, they make good
Okay.
cornbread. I'll just tell
Good
you
to
that.
know. Good to know.
The only thing that really upsets me at the one here in Orlando. Now I don't know about Gatlinburg because I've never been to the Gatlinburg one,
Right.
but he also has one in Nashville,
Right.
and they serve. And I know it's not healthy for you, so don't give me don't send the letters and say,
Right,
that's
right.
the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, don't. We're not here to be healthy right now.
But they have a fried bologna sandwich that is to die for. And probably after I eat it, I could die.
You could die. Yeah.
But yeah, but they
So
don't.
is fried bologna sandwich? All right. So I mean, I get it because my father used to make fried bologna sandwiches at home, but I mean, all he did was fry the bologna in the pan and then throw it between a couple of slices of bread with a little mayo and maybe tomato and lettuce if you had some. But is it something special or is it, I mean, do they do anything to it?
Well, they obviously they fry it.
Fried the bologna, of
And
course.
it's a nice thick, it's not like the little, when you usually
Right.
go to the store, you
Right.
get the little, it's like a nice thick piece of bologna. It's fried nice and crispy, and it's in a bun. And
Okay.
I don't know what all they put in there, but it's really, I don't know. I just remember having it going, oh my God, this is delicious. So one day, Susan and I, because, we're here in Central Florida,
Yes.
I said, let's go to Old Red's and let's get a bologna sandwich. I just I'm craving that. It was so
Fond
good.
memories.
So we go and I order the bologna sandwich and they go, oh, we don't have the bologna sandwich here. They go, we kind of have things different. The menus are a little bit different in all the areas of the country. And we have kind of the food for the area. And I'm thinking, hey, Orlando, we're Southern people here. Why in the hell don't you have a fried bologna sandwich?
Right?
So, wait a minute. Blake Shelton, if you're listening, let me have a second to talk to you.
I understand. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's listening.
Because me and him, we're pretty tight.
I understand.
When he's not on The Voice,
I understand.
He's hanging with BJ.
I get it.
So, Blake, get on the horn, talk to the people in Orlando.
Right.
And tell him that it's very important to BJ Odom that he enjoys the fried bologna sandwich, the same fried bologna sandwich that I can get at your location in Nashville, and let me be able to get it here in Orlando.
Yes.
And if you don't, I'm going to call Gwen and tell her to cut you off.
Oh boy, that was Pretty strong words from BJ
Yeah, I
Odom, ladies
know.
and gentlemen.
I'll pick up the phone right now. And
I
I'm like,
know.
Gwen,
Speed dial.
just cut him off. Cut him off till he gets the bologna sandwich in Orlando.
I mean, if you have something that's, I don't know that I'm not going to say that you're famous for. I don't know if they're famous for their bologna sandwich or not. But if it's that good and, people rave about it and you don't have it everywhere, that sounds like a marketing mistake. We've been talking marketing on this show. Sounds like a marketing mistake to me.
Yeah. They got the cornbread. They got cornbread. They got cornbread, in Nashville. They got cornbread in Orlando. No damn bologna sandwich, though.
No. All right. So now you're going to make me go on the lookout for a bologna sandwich somewhere. I wonder if my local Metro diner would have one. They because they're pretty good with the country stuff. I mean, they do chicken and biscuits for lunch and, chicken waffles and sausage gravy and biscuits and all that stuff. And they're really good. They're really good. So,
well, again, if I was going to LJ,
if you were going on vacation this week,
yeah, there's a place called, I don't know what it is, but it's like up on a rooftop. I think it's called the Rooftop, and it's up on a rooftop.
In LJ?
Yeah. And I was watching some YouTube videos.
Oh, good.
And they happen to have a fried bologna sandwich.
Oh, well, this is perfect. All you have to do now is make sure that you actually go to LJ, because that might not happen.
Yeah, it's on an Hawaiian bun even. Thinking, damn, that sounds good.
I'll remember that the next time I'm visiting our friend Vicky up there in Blue Ridge. I'll stop at LJ and I'll get myself a fried bologna sandwich. I think that sounds awesome.
Yeah, well, I would have to go next time, because sometimes you babysit for their house.
I do dog sit and a cabin sit occasionally. Yes.
Maybe I'll have to call your good friend BJ and we can go up there and babysit the dog in the cabin together.
That sounds totally reasonable to me. Totally reasonable.
When they'll have a bachelor pad for a couple of days.
Not sure that would fly with the ladies in our lives, but anything's possible. I mean, you could honestly say, ladies, look at these two. Do you think they're going to get into any trouble? I mean, really, come on.
I'm so old I couldn't get into trouble, even if I was paying for it.
Right. That's
I could go to a hooker right now, and I could have cash on me, and she'd go, "Keep your money." No,
not interested.
It's
hard pass. Hard pass, as the kids say.
It's not worth this. No, just go away. Just.
That's adult humor, but it's hilarious.
So
good.
I'll tell you right now, this podcast, I guess I can't listen to it on the way home now either.
Yeah, no. No, make sure. What is this? Okay. Note to self, episode 152. Skip that one with the wife. Yeah. All right. Good idea.
I think these nighttime podcasts can get a little bit wild. It's after dark. BJ and Bill after dark. It's late enough at night. We can talk.
It's a real thing. It's not quite dark outside my window, but it will be in the next 10 minutes. Absolutely. 15 minutes. Yeah. That's like Shark Week was on this past week on Discovery Channel. They do Shark Week every year now. And they have the late night version of that, which they call Shark After Dark, which I always thought was hilarious. Shark After Dark. So this is the BJ and Bill After Dark. This is perfect. I love this. It's a whole new thing. We could do a whole new show.
Speaking of shark bites.
Shark bites.
So I remember.
Oh, the shark.
Who was it that did it? It was
with his teeth.
What's
I'm doing my best. What's his name over here, and you're missing it.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what is the restaurant that serves all the seafood, the fish.
Well, yeah, it's called Red Lobster.
No, not that one. The other one.
The other one.
Well, no, there's it's
high end, low end,
high end kind of
bar and grill.
Yeah, it's like
legal seafood.
Yeah, seafood.
Yeah, well, that's a name. Legal seafood is
no, not that one either. It's I can't remember it.
Anyway,
but they had
Captain D's.
They had a big special going. Shark bites. Come in and get shark bites, and I love shark.
I'll bet they weren't real shark bites.
No, they weren't, because that was just the name of their appetizers.
Right.
Like, come get half price shark bites. I'm going right in, and it's like I want some shark bite. No, it's not shark bite. It's our appetizers.
Yeah,
I
I
go,
get it.
well, then what? That's not a shark. I want shark, you stupid people. Well, here,
I
I'm
don't
calling them
think they
stupid.
I don't think they fish for shark for food, do they?
Oh, yeah. You've never had shark?
I did. It's entirely possible. I could have had back in Fort Myers times. I had gator. I had other stuff.
It, its fillets are real steaky. It's like got a real,
Real, yeah,
it's real soft.
real
Like a
firm.
lot of fish are flaky.
Yeah, no, they're
It's
real
like a
firm. Yeah,
real,
well,
like
because
kind of
it's
steaky.
very muscular.
And,
Yes,
and I had some friends in Fort Myers that would invite us over every once in a while,
right,
and they would chop it up into little chunks
right.
and they would fry it up. And oh my God, that stuff was good.
All right. So you have taken you've upped my curiosity, and I'm merely going to Google and putting in shark bites appetizers. And let's see if they have them anywhere. Shark gummies, no. Shark fin, no. Shark bites, no. Caribbean shark bite. All right. Appetizer, restaurant appetizer. Let's try restaurant. L-A-S-T-A-U. Restaurant
Oh, Bonefish Grill
appetizer.
was the ones that was advertising.
What's that?
Bonefish Grill
Oh, bonefish.
was was
Oh, I
was
love
advertising.
bonefish.
They were
I love
advertising
bonefish.
the shark bites, and I went in like a dummy
And
asking for
wanted real
shark
shark.
bites.
I'm sorry that they disappointed you. Although, how could you not have bang bang shrimp if you go to?
Well, that's what I had
Yeah,
instead.
come on. I even get that as the dinner now. You get the bang bang shrimp tacos. So
Well,
good.
my wife is the same way. She goes and we'll get the bang bang shrimp as her as her
Yeah,
dinner instead of an appetizer.
yeah, yeah. No, I've done that too. Absolutely. So yeah, that's all right. Well, there you go. Your wife and I can go to Bonefish Grill sometime when you get thrown out. It's okay for asking for real shark bites.
Ah.
I know.
I saw something else that I wanted to talk about, and now I completely forget what it was. I should have wrote it down. I should have had it in front of me tonight so I could discuss it. It was going to be a great topic, but now being an old fart like I am, I completely forgot what it was.
This is what your phone is for. This is what you tell, hey Siri, take a note or remind me tomorrow to talk
Yeah,
about this or whatever, and she does it.
I
It's really
needed to do
easy.
that. Well, I guess I could talk about this a little bit. I don't know if he wants me to talk about it, but our boss
Our boss, your
celebrates
son, yes.
celebrated his birthday.
Oh, well, that's right. Was it a big round number or just a
No, not a big round
okay.
number.
Okay.
He's three away from a big round number.
Okay. And did you go down there to celebrate with him?
No, but I talked to him on the phone a couple
Okay.
times.
Okay.
Yeah, he got it sounds neat. He got those new sunglasses that aren't sunglasses. You can hear music and you can say, take a picture. And your sunglasses will, or your glasses will take a picture of what's
Right.
in front of you. Or you can say, glasses, take a video,
Right.
and it'll do like a video.
I've seen a commercial for those. They have what's his name? Thor doing the commercials for those. Chris Helmsworth does them.
Yeah, so that's what he got for his birthday.
They're Meta. They're the Facebook people make them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got to say, Meta, take picture. Meta, record.
Yeah, okay. I don't need that much technology intruding into my life. I get it. I mean, that's cool and all, but yeah,
Now here's what he said that kind of blew his mind a little bit though, because they're glasses
yes,
and there's really no earbuds or anything. They're glasses that go behind your
right.
ear. But really, like you can say, hey, Meta, play BJ and Bill, the podcast,
Right.
and it'll play it and you hear it. And people around you really, I mean, they can hear it if they're really listening, but people around you really don't hear it. And you kind of hear it. Plays music, you can go Spotify, play
Play
Grand
my
Funk
playlist
Railroad.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll bet they have, what do they call those? A transducer. Ooh, fancy name for its bone conducting speaker. It just sits right on the bone of your ear there. I'm
Yeah.
holding my ears. And when it plays, it like reverberates into your brain that way,
Oh,
into your
really?
ear. Yeah.
Well, that sounds scary there.
Look it up. I bet I don't know this. You could probably go to Amazon and probably find. Well, actually, they do have. There are earbuds that work that way. I've seen them there for working out, for jogging, for riding your bike. So they don't go into your ear because I don't even like to do that when I'm working out or when I'm riding my bike. I actually bought a second pair of earbuds. I have the really nice, really expensive Apple ones, which are fabulous, but they come out of your ear. So I bought a cheap pair on Amazon with the hooks on the back, and they just kind of lay in your ear and they stay there. They don't sound that great, but for listening to the BJ and Bill podcast, it doesn't sound that great anyway. So it's just.
Now, see, that's the kind of earbuds I have to like. I mean, that I
Yes.
like to use because I swear, I can be listening to BJ and Bill, or I can be listening to, Shack Fu Radio
Right?
and have the earbuds in. I can be sitting there relaxing. And then if I start bopping my head, oh, my God, where to go? Where to go?
Yeah.
Where to go?
Yeah.
And I got to be careful because my dog, anything you drop on the floor, thinks it's food.
There's
So I'm thinking one of these days my earbud's going to pop out of my ear and all of a sudden it's going to end up in the damn dog's stomach.
That would be hilarious. The dog would be wandering around and he'd be like BJ and Bill are coming out of your dog. But yes, I get it. With dogs, there's no 5-second rule with dogs. Something
Yeah.
lands on the floor, it's slurp,
Oh,
slurp,
yeah.
slurp. It's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Eat now, think later.
Yeah. Must be food. Must be
Must
food.
be food. It's on the floor. It must be food. Absolutely. So yeah, that's funny. That's funny. So
In fact,
now see when my lady friend comes, she has her little dog. We've talked about the dogs before. Yeah. Is your dog good with thunderstorms or not?
Really, in all honesty, our dog just could care less.
Really?
Now, my son, Gentry, he's got a couple of dogs that when it
He's
storms,
afraid of your Gentry's afraid of thunderstorms.
no,
Oh, no,
yeah,
the dog.
no, his dog. But
Oh.
he's got like a big, I don't know what it is. It's kind of a
Right.
mixed breed, but
Yeah.
it's a big, mean looking dog. But boy, you let a clap of thunder or a thunderstorm come through, that dog has got its tail between its legs and it's right there next to you, shaking like a leaf. And I'm going, of all the dogs that are scared of thunderstorms,
Right.
you'll chase someone and have them jump in the pool because they think they're going to get ate. But a little lightning hits and you are like under the covers.
Well, that's my friend. My friend, her dog is the same. She is a little Bichon Frise or whatever they call it, little white kind of fluffy thing. I mean, cool dog, but absolutely terrified of thunderstorms. I mean, under the bed whimpering, terrified. And so she has a little, sedative that the dog gets, half a pill of sedative when there's a thunderstorm. And the dog then gets kind of stoned and he wanders around going, oh, it's okay.
Hey, I wonder if I could get a couple of those.
Yeah. Yeah. I would tell you the brand name, but I forget. But it's a real live, it's a people sedative. It's a real live, help humans to sleep or whatever at night. But so she breaks it in half and gives half to the puppy.
I have that. It's called a gummy bear.
It's a gummy. Well, that's a THC gummy, right?
I don't know what's in it.
I'm sure it's THC, right? It's probably, no, you can't do drugs. You can't do any of that stuff, can you?
Oh.
Not supposed to do any of that stuff.
Sometimes it's like, when things fall on the floor, sometimes one of them every now and again will just fall into my mouth.
Fall into your mouth.
It's like, how in the hell did that happen?
So the important question is does it work? Does it help you sleep?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I might ask you for a referral on those. I don't know. I might have to try, see how it goes. So that's good.
All you gotta really do is have $100.
$100. That's a lot.
That's how much the doctor's visit is, and then you got.
Do they require a license now? Some of them do. Some of them don't.
Well, the real ones. I don't want to get into this too much.
Yeah, we're going to get you in trouble.
But the real ones.
Never mind.
Yeah, the real ones. Unless you have a dealer and.
For gummy bears, I got a guy for gummy bears.
I got my gummy bear guy.
I
Takes
got a
care of
gummy
me.
bear guy. Woo, boy.
Hey man, hey, those gummy bears? Yeah. I think I need another little
Need
little
another,
jar of
need
those.
another,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
need another fix of gummy bears, man.
Keep it on the low. Okay, you got it.
Down low. Keep it on the down low. All right. So we're pretty much totally hosing you with this whole program, aren't we? I mean, with your wife about
Yeah.
vacation and with
I'm
your,
gonna be arrested. My wife's gonna leave
gonna,
me. It's gonna be
yeah, it's just, I don't know what we're going to do with you. It's just, terrible. It's terrible. But thankfully we're running out of time and there's no more, we can't, probably damage you with anything else anymore. So,
well, if you hear I drowned it in a river, it was because someone heard the podcast.
they'll find the body somewhere down in Atlanta by the time the river gets all the way down there. All right. So speaking of which, so will you be back in a week, or
If
you were to go, would you be
somewhere,
back in a week?
Probably.
Okay. All right.
Probably.
We'll figure.
That's the word, because who knows? I may not even leave till like if I decide to go, I might not even decide to go till Friday. Then I probably won't be back until who knows when. But I'll be by something that's got some recording device somewhere.
Or just a phone is all you need, really.
Yeah, because I got to figure out this computer.
I can record it for you here.
Not the computer, but the laptop. I was using this laptop to record my Gift of Life podcast. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I had a nightmare on Friday night. I had 3 ladies. They're all related. And it was a fun podcast, but I finally ended up getting them on the phone, and I went through the board and everything, but I could not get the other thing to work.
BJ Odom, a history of disappointing women.
It's true.
I'm sorry. It's just the truth. Whether it's a podcast or his wife, doesn't matter.
I might need a gummy tonight. I don't know.
I would recommend it strongly. At our house, we have discovered apple flavored whiskey, and it's yummy, and it works really well with no sugar ginger ale.
Okay.
Yes.
I haven't had one, but I've noticed in my refrigerator.
Yes.
And they're like little shots. That's what they're called, shots.
Okay.
Green tea whiskey shots.
Green tea whiskey.
Shots.
I hear what you're saying.
That's what it says.
I hear the words you're speaking.
That's what it says on the little thing. It says green tea whiskey shot.
No, thank you. Green tea. That doesn't sound like, I mean, I don't know. I'm the one drinking apple flavored whiskey. So I don't know.
Your wife got them. I don't know.
I don't either.
That's
I'll let you know.
She's a whiskey girl.
Okay.
You know what they say about whiskey? Whiskey makes my girl frisky.
That's a country music song. Vodka makes her clothes come off.
No, that's another song. One of them is tequila makes her clothes fall off.
Tequila makes her clothes.
Yeah, that Joe Nichols did that, and that's who we went and saw in concert a few weeks ago.
Look at that. A perfect way to close the show. Perfect circle.
But as far as whiskey makes the girl frisky,
yes,
that's Luke Bryan.
I will remember that when I am next with my young lady as well. So we will find out. I will tell you I will let you know about relative friskiness.
Well, she likes whiskey. Maybe you should say, would you like a green tea whiskey shot?
Yeah. That'd be a tough sell on yours truly. Well, I don't know. I'd have to try it. I'll try anything once. I mean, you walk into Total Wine or to ABC Liquors, they're always taste testing something, and I'm always up for a taste test, so that works for me. I know. All right, before we get ourselves into any more trouble, BJ Odom may or may not be on vacation this week. Probably not, so don't worry about it. Don't do anything stupid. So, right. Be well, okay? Wherever you are.
Be well. Be safe, my friends.
Be safe, my friend. He's just smiling over there. All right, everybody. Have yourself a great week. We appreciate you being with us. Remember that 5-star review wherever you get your podcast of the BJ and Bill podcast, and leave a review, 5-star review, and we'll see you again next week. But until then, it's just up to BJ Odom to say,
see ya.
take a ride back in time when the airways were golden and the DJs shine. 2 mics, 2 guys, and a whole lot of laughs. Living like legends, bringing stories back. No script, no rules, just telling it all.